Pamela Shepherd with Pamela Shepherd Productions here, and I'm finally back! Yay! I had knee surgery. I had a complete knee replacement on my left knee. 1 year ago I had a complete knee replacement on my right knee. And so I was feeling quite good and just feeling like I needed to get out and exercise. So I decided to ride my bike down to the post office. And oh my gosh, I had a bike wreck right in front of the post office and landed right on that knee. And the whole incision completely split open quite a ways. And I looked down and saw it, and I grabbed it and pulled it back together and started screaming, "Somebody help me! Somebody please help me!" And a guy came running out of the post office and he says, "I'm a doctor, I can help you." So he took a Band-Aid and pulled it back together, wrapped an ace around it. I headed out straight back to the hospital, to the doctor that did the surgery in the first place. He poured a whole bunch of different products in my knee and then took me to surgery. And so here I am, another 6 weeks out, feeling really well. One nice thing while I was laid up, I bought some really fun products, you know, laying on the couch and in the chair and such. And so I was able to get some fun things. So I'm gonna do a little bit more of a tour around the craft room because it's got some really fun stuff. So, okay, and what I'm working on now is a project that I did before I was started on it. And it's going to be one of these calendar deals. And I printed these on my Cricut because I knew I drew this board up myself, and my husband cut it for me, and then we routed the edges and I painted it with chalk paint. And so what I'm doing now is I'm compiling all the family members' birthdays and anniversaries and the days that they were born, etc. And so I'm going to be working on some of that. I have these little white pegs. They're little wooden pieces that I got these, and I got some hearts from Michael's, and I was trying to decide how I wanted to do it. I was thinking about using ribbon with Velcro, but then like if a baby's born up here, then you've got to take all of them off and move them down. So I was using, I decided to use this Christmas whatever cord, because it's going to go really good with my bling bling stuff. And so I thought about doing it this way and attaching it to the next one. So that's what I'm kind of working on today. I wanted to get this completed, and I got the whole list of birthdays and anniversaries, and so that's what I'm working on today. And so therefore I've been working on cards because I want to send everybody a card for the birthday, and I think that would be way fun. So come along with me, and I'm so glad to be back. I have a bunch of fun things to do that I've been made a list of. So okay, here we go. I'm gonna put the camera down, and we're going to work on putting the rest of the months on this that I cut out at Cricut. And then I don't have enough of these round circles like this, and they're not an inch. They're smaller than an inch, and they're about let me see, we'll look here. Well, I got it upside down and backwards. How about that? Okay, so they're about they're about 7/8. So I think what I'm going to do is get my, I have a maker, a Cricut maker, and I think I'm going to use my card stock, my chipboard stock, and I think I'm going to try to get some circles this exact size and just print out a ton of them. That's what I think I'm going to do. So I'll take you along with me to do that too. So, okay, so here we go. I'm going to put the camera down. But anyhow, I made myself a template with a piece of paper, and then I drew them on there, and then I erased them right before I put it on. So let me show you what I have here. So I have October that goes next. So we're going to go here, and I'm going to take, and I'm going to weed out the O off of October. And honestly, since there's 3 letters, I'm going to put them here on my glass. I was going to buy Tim Holt glass mat, and then I decided because of the color of my craft room and because of the size of my table, it just seemed awfully large to me. Oops, sorry, got my camera just kind of hanging in midair. It seemed a little bit large to me, but I wanted to try the glass mat because it had so many wonderful things. What I'm going to use is, I'm going to go ahead and use my art glitter glue. September, October. Okay, so let's take off the November. So there we have all the months. Okay, so I'm going to also do on the top of this, I'm going to print out a fancy thing. I think I'm going to have it say important dates, friends and family, something to that effect. And since I am going to use this silver, then I'm going to use some silver glitter. So I don't have my camera set up right now where I can show you on my screen. So I'm going to turn this off for just a minute, and then I'll come back with the design that I choose to go on top. So I'll be right back. I'd cut this out earlier, and I'm going to have friends and family inside. Okay, here's the glitter paper that I'm using, the glitter cardstock. And I'm pretty sure Michael's or Joann's. But here's the silver that I'm going to use to go along with the blue. And I'm going to take this off. Okay. All right. We'll put it in here. We're not going to mirror it again because I'm just going to take it off and glue it on. Okay, so see, it's telling me to cut. So I'm push cut. Then it pulls it in. And it's a fresh piece of paper, so it'll cut it up here in the part where I told it to, a little bit down. So there's family and friends, special dates. Okay. Okay, friends, so I went ahead and cut these all out with the Cricut Maker. And so then what I did, as you can see with the color, I just went ahead and painted my chalk paint right on while they were all attached. I thought that would be faster and easier. And then while they were still laying inside these deals like this, I took my, I put this purple tape on here so I would know this one is my prototype or my pattern. Anyhow, so I took it and I drew circles on every one of them. And then while I was watching a video that I really wanted to watch, I went ahead and used my We Are Memory Makers. It's just a small crocodile, if you will. And then that's when I punched the holes. Then I have a whole bowl full of them. I have some hearts that have some holes, which I need to put holes in several of the hearts because I'm going to use these for anniversaries. Now, I was going to use some of this Christmas tinsel cord, which is fine. But then while I was at Hobby Lobby, they had all of their jewelry stuff to make any kind of jewelry with, and they had it all 50% off. So I thought, what if I get this wire? And that way I could just twist it. It would be a little bit easier to deal with. So I got the 20 gauge because I need some anyhow for other stuff. In fact, my husband and my kids love that I have my stuff so organized that they can come up here and get wire if they need it. This is 22 gauge, so it is a smaller and it's just, you know, much easier to bend. I think it's 3 inches. That's probably too long. But anyhow, so I put it in the bottom of this one, and I put it in the top of this one. That way, I can actually, but I do want it to lay flat. I do want it to lay flat on the wall. So then, see, I have it just hanging like that. Let's just say I have these hanging here, and I have everybody's birthday on there, and all of a sudden now a grandbaby is born between these two. I could untwist this, and even if there's a bunch of up above it, it doesn't matter. And I could take this one out on this part, you know, add the grandbaby or whomever, your baby, whoever, wedding or anything, and add it to it. On the board itself, I added, you know, silver so that when I have these hanging, the silver looks okay, like it's not like just a gigantic afterthought. And just twisting it, you know, a couple times, and I don't have to do anything else. I don't. With these, I was going to have to, with this Christmas ribbon, I was going to have to tie, you know, something. So I think what I'm going to do next is, like I said, I have my birthday calendar, then I have everybody's addresses in the back. I'm going to look and see what I've got, you know, in that color group that's a little bit better, and I'll write some of them, and then I'll be right back, okay? Okay, so I have my birthdays already. This is the January chain. And so what I've done is I did find a pin that looks quite good. Here's this, and there's what's going to hang down for January. I'll just hold it there for you. And I'm going to put the year on the back that they were born or got married or whatever. And then, as you can see, I got out some of my Nuvo glitter drops, and I added a little drop to each side of the date to help tie in a bling bling up there. Anyhow, so that's January, drawing with a little drop. Her birthday is the 22nd. I'll do it closer up to the top. Okay. I actually was just going back and doing all the little dots at the same time, but so I can show you. Just little Nuvo dots, and it really glistens in the light. Then the next one is another 22nd. See, that's the thing. Ooh, I got a little red on it. This one is the 22nd also, and it's Max. So that's how I'm doing it. When I get them all hung up, the reason I painted them this color is because the base part of this was that color, and I thought that they should hang down. And then I put the silver family and friends special dates in the silver because I was going to put silver in between them. So So let me get this all hung up and put together on my little eye hooks that I put in the bottom there. And we will see all you good people later. Bye-bye. Have a super good day.